It's on. Look, it's on.
Oh, it's on.
It is so on.
Pull up a chair, grab a cold one, smoke 'em if you got 'em. It's time for the Fan Happy Hour.
On the Fan Sports Network, 1051 and 1080. The Fan.
Here's your host, Luke Anderson.
Hey, hey, hey! Happy Halloween, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for joining our little happy hour. We appreciate you listening. If you're watching on YouTube, this hand gesture is just for you. You can join us on the YouTube chats. If you're listening, the fan text line always open, 503-864-6326. That spells 503-2GO-FAN. We'd love to have you join the conversation, share your comments. Feel free to ask questions on any topic. Or if you have tips to help Jeff Rust track down those rhesus monkeys. I saw a story that 3 of them got away.
3 of them did?
That's what I saw yesterday.
Wow,
You
I thought
weren't
it was
here.
just one.
That's what they said. Only one survived on Wednesday. I saw a story yesterday that said 3 of them got away.
Gotcha. Yeesh.
Yeah. So if you want to
boy.
help Jeff Russ track those guys down, you can do that.
Yeah, they got my peanut butter cups.
Well, very good. Very good. You're excited about that joke. I was going to ask you how you're doing. Now I'm feeling like I don't want to talk to you at all.
Well, this can be a long hour for you then.
Well, listen, I use you as a rhetorical device anyways. You are
Fair
just
enough.
there to echo the general statements of the public.
Yes.
You know.
Dance, Reese's monkey.
How are you, sir? How are you? We missed you yesterday.
Yeah.
You were taking care of some important things.
Yep.
You were not out of the building. You were on the firm, but you skipped this show.
Mm-hmm.
Good call. How are you, young man?
Doing good.
Do
Getting
you-
ready for some probably wet trick-or-treating this evening.
Are you the go-to chaperone? You have a 13-year-old. Is she not able to?
I think this year will be the first year that she is willing, at least even, to let her 9-year-old sister tag along with her and her friends.
Gotcha,
trick-or-treating.
gotcha.
So, yeah.
So you
typically
might
typically I've been the chaperone
but
out
you
there,
might
yes.
not have to do
but
that.
I might not have to do that.
Oh, congratulations. This is a
Right?
big milestone
I
for you.
know.
Sending them out into the wild.
Yeah.
Do they
It's kind of crazy.
do you have to double check their bags, make sure they don't have eggs and toilet paper on that? Oh man.
I don't think we have to worry about those two.
Well, that's
Well,
the
The
ones you have to worry
13-year-old we
about.
don't have to. The 9-year-old, she's not there yet.
Well, there you go. All right. If you're new to the program, every Thursday we do an interactive NFL pick'em. This only happens during the NFL season for
Yes.
obvious reasons, but it's not too late to play. You just would miss out on Thursday night's game. Not that big of a deal. You can go to @FanHappyHour on X.
Except I'm sure everybody picked the Ravens. So you're
Well, I
already
understand. You're only one behind, but if you're smart enough, you can overcome. Go to Fan Happy Hour on X, @Fan Happy Hour on X. Go to any of the fan social pages, my personal Facebook page, and find the Take Your Pick form. Winner gets to join our show next week. Right now, I have to tell you, I know you missed yesterday's show, Mr. Rust. I made a proclamation to start this program.
Yeah.
And I already love the decision that I made. I have sworn off college sports.
Okay.
I'm just flat out done
Yeah.
with them. So doing show prep, that meant today when I saw the headline, LSU part ways with A.D. Woodward.
Yeah.
Just ignored it. Fantastic. Ex-CMU staff member punished for role in sign-stealing scandal. Nope. I'm good. 8 stories entering the 25-26 college hoop seasons you need to follow. Happy to say, I do not need to follow those. What did you tell me right before we came on the air?
Oh, yes. James Madison football. They are excited because tomorrow they have Marvel Superhero Day. So they will, each of their helmets will have one of 5 different Marvel superhero characters on the side.
What did you ask me about? What do you think of that? I don't. I
don't.
don't think of that. And I don't have to think about that because one thing I do not care about and should have never cared about, James Madison football. I am put whatever.
Isn't that where Google Me Bitch,
Put-
Kurt Signetti came from?
It is. But do I care? I do not. I may tune in for the college football playoff. I may not. And you know what? It won't hurt my feelings if I do. I have made a wonderful decision. If anybody would like to jump on the text line or the YouTube chats and give me a reason to care about college sports, I laid it out yesterday. I don't think it'll happen. Instead, I can put my energy into Game 6 of the World freaking Series, man.
Mm-hmm.
We've got more baseball tonight, which is fantastic. This has been a great series so far. You've got Yamamoto going back on the mound again. What has he done the last couple times he's been out there?
I believe it's 2 consecutive complete games.
Whew, yes.
Yeah.
If he gets 3 or gets close, and Dodgers fans are like, don't get to our bullpen. Don't get to our bullpen. So you got like the possibility of just back-to-back historic World Series appearances after back-to-back historic playoff performances. Kevin Gausman on the other side is fantastic.
He's been pretty good too.
Toronto has outscored the Dodgers 29-18. They've out-hit them 53 to 37 hits over the first 5 games of this series. So we should get some offense. Like even the Dodgers numbers are like, they've put some numbers up on the board. So I am very good with getting more of this. Part of it I don't love. George Springer is back. So it kind of makes me a little back and forth on who I'm rooting for. But what did I tell you that I was rooting for in this World Series?
Game 7.
Game 7. So now I can root for the Dodgers tonight. And then who I'll root for tomorrow? I don't.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. It's fantastic.
It's like golf. Play it as it lies.
Amen. Yes. Thank you. That is a wonderful analogy. I'm going to steal that and claim it as my own.
There you go.
It's recorded and will be available on podcast. So if anybody wants to challenge me on that, it will be very easy and they can give you credit. But at this point, I'm telling you, play it as it lies, man. Let's go.
Trademark Rust Enterprises 2025.
You brought this stat to me. Mookie Betts is moving to the cleanup spot.
Yes.
So the Dodgers, little concerned, shaking up their lineup, doing different things. Mookie Betts will be hitting cleanup for the first time since the 2017 ALDS Game 4.
Yes.
He was playing for the Red Sox. They were playing against the Astros with
George Springer.
And the Red Sox lost that game 5-4. The Astros went on to win the series, win the next series, win the World Series, and nobody knew until later they were dirty, rotten cheaters the whole time.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Screw you guys.
Betts has admitted that he has been terrible, which, I mean, it's always funny when baseball players come out and they're like, well, I mean, I just have to admit that I've been bad.
Yeah.
Dude,
we have eyes.
Well, we have eyes and we also keep track of this stuff. He's hitting 130, 0 RBI in this series. So,
So he is not underselling himself.
No, he's appropriately selling himself. So Toronto fans should be, if I had to put a word on, insane tonight. So you took care of business in Los Angeles. You got 2 out of 3. You split the original 2-game set in Toronto. So now you're back at the Rogers Center. This is very exciting. I'm thrilled about this. I don't know what I want to happen in the game, but I just want to sit back and watch. And what will not get into my peripherals in any way is whatever the hell college football's doing tonight. Because I'm sure they're playing some games.
Probably something.
I
can
college
pull it up for you
basketball.
right now if you want.
Nope. Hey, you know what I'd like you to do?
What's on the Friday night schedule?
Hey, don't worry about it, man. I'm not worried about it. You don't need to worry about
number
it.
25 Memphis at Rice. That's 4:00 on ESPN2.
No, thanks. You can try to sell me on it.
Doesn't do it for
Is this
you?
your attempt to sell me on it?
That's our one ranked matchup
Give
tonight.
me one
I
game.
can pull up the full FBS schedule for
You
tonight
can
if
pull
you'd
up the
like.
entire schedule for the weekend. Try to find a game that you think you could sell me.
Yeah. How does Sam Houston, Louisiana Tech do it for you tonight?
I
5
think
o'clock on the
I think
CBS
you know
Sports
how it
Network.
does. You put in a real effort. Give me a game and try to talk me into watching.
4:30, ESPN. The fighting Bill Belichick's at the fighting Fran Browns.
Barf. Barf. Let's do some in case you missed it. All right, in case you missed it, the Miami Dolphins have mutually agreed to part ways with longtime general manager Chris Greer. Someone named Champ Kelly will serve as interim GM. Is it just me, or does Champ Kelly sound like what you'd picture if you crossed Chip Kelly and Al Bundy? He was always the better brother until he had that knee injury during the homecoming game his senior year.
Bet you I could still throw this ball over the mountains over
He's
there.
got a drinking problem now. He's a little bit slow. He was great at football, so he never learned to read.
Yeah.
Champ. We call him Champ.
Bad knee, so he walks with kind of a limp.
His real name is Chris, but they still call him Champ.
Of course they do.
Oh, yeah, because he won the wrestling tournament in the district that his junior year.
He's got the cauliflower ear to prove
Yes,
it, too.
he does. That's Champ. That's our boy Champ Kelly there. I don't know who this guy really is,
I have no idea.
but I hope that he comes out and looks exactly like Chip Kelly with cauliflower ear and a drinking problem.
Just
That's
a big old tanker hanging off the front of his gut.
Dude, let's go. That would make me so happy. In case you missed it, Green Bay Packers head coach and father of 2 Halloween-aged children was asked about the holiday, and his response was, "I don't give an S if it's Halloween, all right? We're trying to win a game, period." Then he yelled at his wife to get the kids under control, bitched about his neighbors, and kicked a puppy. Did you have Matt LaFleur being
Now get in the
Halloween
kitchen and
guy?
fix me a pot pie.
Yeah, it was. He's only going to get more curmudgeon-y, too.
Yes.
So if you're a Packers fan, maybe you love it.
That doesn't usually get better
Yeah, I don't.
as
Oh,
you get older.
I do not think it does. In case you missed it, Falcons quarterback Michael Penix is returning to the starting lineup against New England after missing time with a knee injury. Falcons fans overwhelmingly responded to the news with an emphatic, yay?
Oh, I was looking for it. Here it is. Because this was Kirk Cousins before.
Yep.
I've fallen
Oh.
and I can't get up.
In case you missed it, Panthers quarterback Bryce Young is returning to the starting lineup against the Packers after missing time with an ankle injury. Panthers fans responded to the news with an overwhelming and emphatic, yay. Doesn't work once, do it twice.
That's right.
I didn't want to spend any more time on those 2 stories, but I thought you needed to know about them, so I just stuck them in the middle of this stupid joke segment. That's exactly what I did.
There we go.
In case you missed it, and you probably did, ABC and ESPN channels have gone dark on YouTube due to a carriage dispute over money between Google and Disney. Google and Disney fighting over money. Sure, I'm missing the sports programming that is the only reason I live, but at least it's for a good reason. So, just so relatable. I hope they can figure it out where everybody makes a ton more money because they're. Yeah. And
Well, I'm sure it has nothing to do with ESPN's new app that they're trying to launch and push out there too.
Yep. It's listen, it's all corporate positioning.
Yes.
Barf. Finally, in case you missed it, Oklahoma City Thunder star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had his home burglarized this week while the team was playing a home game. It was actually just a kid running into SGA's yard to get his own ball that accidentally landed there. But because he's now an NBA superstar, the authorities are calling it a burglary, immediately awarding him 2 free throws. So there you go. Is that good? I like that. Yeah. I was really happy with that joke.
Although, let's face it, if it's SGA, they're going to award him like 8 free throws.
Well, yeah, but I don't think you can do that. You can only get it 2. Well, you get 3, I guess.
They'll find a way.
Either way. But yeah, dude, watching that guy, it's like the least entertaining star, but like probably.
James Harden would like a word.
But I was going to say Canadians' favorite son. Like Canada's like, oh, it's so exciting down there. Oh, you see that? Oh, shoot, it's another free throw. Oh, I love these things. This is fantastic.
Can we get these guys some denim uniforms?
Oh, yeah, you betcha. It just came out in Canadian tuxedos. That would be fantastic. All right, that's in case you missed it, ladies and gentlemen. At 2:30, we are doing Fan Club Friday. We're going to be joined in studio by a guy named John Polar Bear Gonzalez, comedian, podcaster, entertainer. He is at Helium tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday. Again, it's not too late to play Take Your Pick, so go find that on the fans' social pages. But right now, we need to get to the Daily Buzz. We do it next. This is 105.1 The Fan.
Headlines, trending topics, and trivial matters that got our attention. It's the Daily Buzz on the Fan Happy Hour.
The Buzz.
Here's your host, Luke Anderson.
Sunday Night Football will feature the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the nation's capital to take on the Washington Commanders. Seahawks 5-2, Commanders 3-5. Should be a interesting game. Jaden Daniels is back. The Washington Commanders came into this year off of one of their best seasons in memory, and they are going to be playing with their backs against the wall. Little bit of desperation time. I want to give you a quick fun fact, though, about the Commanders.
Color me tickled.
That I heard. Oh. Tickle, you are now tickled. Congratulations. I heard this from the broadcaster of the Commanders. He said that this offense has not had a single practice going all the way back to the beginning of mini camps, rookie camps, fall camps, camp. They have not had a single practice rep with their entire projected starting lineup on the field at the same time.
That makes things a little tough.
You had a holdout with Scary Terry. You've had injuries
By the way,
across
I think
the
it's
board.
out again.
He is out again. He will not play. He's got a quad strain or whatever it is. So you get Jade Daniels back, his favorite target.
And didn't he just come back for last week?
He did, but the injury went right back. So
going great.
He will not be there. So if you're wondering why there's inconsistency with the offense, that would explain that. Their defense, very old, featuring Bobby Wagner, Von Miller as your focal points. And now they are getting more and more injured each week. So this should be one of those games where you expect the Seahawks to go in and get a win. They look like a team that can be near the top, if not at the top of the NFC when everything shakes out. But again, you put an angry animal in a cage and give them no other options but to fight their way out. That feels like where the Commanders are at right now. Want a couple fun facts for the Seahawks to get the other side, Mr. Rust?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you want fun facts for the Seahawks?
Ooh, yes.
This one probably everybody already knows. JSN, NFC Offensive Player of the Month for October. Did you know the Seattle Seahawks defense? Pretty good. They are the only defense in the NFL not to have recovered a fumble this year.
Wow.
They are tied for third in interceptions, so they're doing fine with turnover differential. They have one of the meanest defensive lines, consistently getting pressure without blitzing. They are doing very well in the sack, in the tackle for loss, in everything else. They have not recovered a single fumble.
It's a strange little anomaly there.
Yeah, well, there you go. It's one of those odd things. Quarterback Sam Darnold has only been sacked 9 times in 7 games. Do you know how many times they were sacked in 17 games last year?
I'm going to go with more than 9.
50.
Yeah.
50 times last year, so they were on a much better trajectory this season.
The Buzz.
Let's go over to Moda Center. The Blazers are going to welcome in the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets are seeking their 4th straight win against your Portland Trail Blazers. The Blazers right now 3-2, coming off a road trip that saw them win 2 of 3 games. Denver 3-1 on the season so far. More importantly, it's the NBA Cup. Let's go. Really? What?
It's a game.
No, it's an NBA Cup game.
All right.
And if my brother is listening, I am still proud of you for buying your Milwaukee Bucks Emirates Cup championship hat. It's my favorite hat that you own. You know what it's worth. So let's go, Blazers. Let's go win a cup.
Okay.
No? Okay. I tried. That's all I can do is try.
The Buzz.
Last night's Thursday night football game was not very close. The Miami Dolphins lose 28-6 to the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson returned from his hamstring injury. When asked how he felt great, man. That is good news for the Ravens. The Ravens still very much in that division. The 4-3 Steelers lead the division. The Ravens get the win. They go to 3-5. So now it feels like they're right there. Bengals
Which is
still
weird to
rolling out
say at
Flacco.
3-5.
Well, Bengals rolling out Flacco. They're a 3-win team.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow not expected to return till December if he does this season. And the other team in that division is the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Is that pronounced correct? Browns. Derrick Henry, 119 yards on 19 carries. So unlike the beginning of the season, actually using their running game.
Yeah, that's
And
a good.
Derrick.
It's a good idea with Derrick Henry.
And Derrick Henry, a guy that in his career, the most fumbles he ever had in a season was 6, didn't have any trouble holding onto the ball. So the law of averages working in King Henry's favor.
There we go.
Lamar Jackson became the 4th player in NFL history to throw at least 4 touchdown passes against the Dolphins in at least 3 games. So he's just feasting on the Dolphins. Mentioned it earlier, but the Dolphins not firing their head coach, firing their GM instead. Is it just me, or does that seem like the practical order to do things? You're going to get to the end of the season, and you're going to fire your head coach, most likely.
Yes.
When they do the GM and coach combo, it feels like you have a very short window to figure out who your next head coach is. You assume that the GM should have a say in that.
Right.
So why not bring in the guy, let him figure out what's going on, go, yes, we definitely want to fire this guy, which is where we all expect it to go, and then go, and you know who we should probably bring in is somebody that fits XYZ.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and we heard some of the scuttlebutt too was that perhaps a lot of the reason why they're not letting Mike McDaniel go is they don't want the interim head coach bump to where everybody is like, oh, look how he turned this team around. He's got to be the next head coach.
Yeah, but what if you get the Mike McDaniel bump and all of a sudden he looks really great at the end of the season? I heard Patrick was very excited about that. That's stupid. Yeah. That to me is dumb. Getting a GM in there first. I know you have an interim right now, but I would think find a GM as quickly as you can, decide if this is the dude or not, and then decide what you want to do. But it makes sense to fire in order of importance within the organization. Seems like a practical way to do things to me. But I'm dumb, so who knows?
The Buzz.
Finally, the Jackson Jaguars, your Jacksonville Jaguars is what I should say, their unicorn, their Mr. Everything, their gadget guy, wide receiver, cornerback Travis Hunter, Heisman Trophy winner, has been placed on injured reserve after suffering a non-contact knee injury. I know the big concern about Travis Hunter going into this season was durability. He's going to miss at least 4 games because he's on IR, but doesn't it always sound scary when it's non-contact knee injury?
No, I believe I saw
practice?
an update not too long ago that said they didn't find any like structural damage with the ACL or anything.
I get it, but that always sounds. You don't have to tear your ACL to have something that nags all year.
Absolutely.
And having a hyperextension or something like that where you can go, oh, yeah, we saw XYZ happen. You can see where the injury occurs here. But, yeah, if you were worried about Travis Hunter not making it through a season, congratulations. So far, at least 1 trip to the IR in at least 1 season. So there you have it. Let's do a quick walk over to the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk and see what we missed.
This update brought to you by Big's Chicken. Try their smoked and fried wings, tossed with a perfect dry rubbed and served with a trio of killer sauces.
Okay.
Menus.
I will do that.
Yeah, absolutely. At bigschicken.com. First on the fan, we mentioned this just actually a few minutes ago. The Trailblazers, they start a 3-game homestand tonight, hosting the Nuggets as they begin NBA Cup play. 7 o'clock tip, 2.2 on your antenna, Xfinity Channel 302. Shaden Sharp, Chris Murray, they are game time decisions. Robert Williams III, he was recalled from the remix today, so he should be available. Matisse Thybulle is out, however.
Can we make a sounder for a remix recall?
Ooh, there we go, right?
Just a little scratching.
Kind of maybe something like...
Yeah, something like, well, it's gotta have a, maybe do it 2 real quick. Nah, that didn't work.
Yeah, that didn't work.
That didn't work. That was terrible. It actually made it worse.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
good job.
Wait,
Thank you.
Hey, we tried something and it didn't work. That is not a bad thing. We know what not to do. Thomas Edison would be proud of us.
Yes. So I think we almost started to cover this a few minutes ago as well. What are your thoughts on the NBA Cup, Luke?
I love the NBA Cup. Honestly, I don't even know why they're still doing the NBA Finals. No?
No.
No. Your reaction was a little delayed. That
It took me a second. I was like,
oh,
wait,
yes,
did
it
I hear
did.
that right?
Yeah.
I just, what I don't like about it, this game is a cup game. This game is not.
You know what I'll take? I'll take the NBA Cup over college basketball.
There we go.
right.
I just don't think we need the extra gimmicks. But
Of,
you know,
of course, we don't need it, but we don't need 12 uniforms either, but we got them.
Yep.
So it's there. So listen, you can make a big stink about it. They're going to stick with it, you know,
I
and
know.
they're going to go play their
There's too
cup
much money
games.
behind it now.
They're going to go, they're going to place prop bets on themselves, and then they're going to go play poker. Listen, it's there. Just live with it. It's going to be. No?
No.
No?
More sports scores and stories in 60 Minutes with Schultz. I'm Jeff Russ from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work, insurance companies acting like jerks. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
The home of Ducks Game Day. Before and after every Ducks football game this season. The Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM. Fan Happy Hour.
You're an entertainer. It's a simple job, okay?
Today's guest may not be qualified, but they care way too much. And that's what matters.
Make us happy, monkey.
Here's your host, Luke Anderson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another Fan Club Friday. Today's guest I have just met, and we'll try to keep as close to the dump button as we possibly can. There has been some language the FCC will not love in the break, but I think we have to give him some room because John Polar Bear Gonzalez, you're a Cowboys fan, and that can't be easy.
No, that's where the language comes from. I grew up with my dad being a Cowboys fan also, and I mean I heard it all my life, so I pick up on it.
Yeah, no, amen to that. I'm trying to figure out a way to be a calmer sports fan. Like I have two kids that are getting into that very mimic phase, so they're 8, almost 9. So everything we say, they're starting to say.
Yeah.
So I just have to kind of check myself because I want them to be sports fans with me. But if I go on rants and tirades and swear up and down, and then they start matching that, my wife may outlaw me from watching sports at home, which will only make it more dangerous. Before we get into the Cowboys, because I do want to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your stand-up? Because I was watching it earlier this week and super relatable for anybody that has had even like a fraction of the shared experience that you have. So tell everybody what you do.
Yeah, man. If you were on TikTok or just on social media during the pandemic, you know about my skits growing up half white, half Hispanic, and the differences on my white and Hispanic side. That's kind of like I have some of that in my stand-up, and then it just kind of goes everywhere, like with my stand-up, it can go from my dating life to growing up half white, half Hispanic to finding out what my name's Polar Bear, finding out what bear meant in the gay community when I went viral. That gets interesting. So it goes a little bit of every way, bro, and it's just it's always fun. So I'm really looking forward to this week, and I always have fun out here in Portland.
Awesome. How long have you been doing stand-up?
It'd be 14 years now.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Congratulations. Sounds like things are going really well. You said this is the first time you're doing the full weekend set. So you've got 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow night, and then a show on Sunday. Yeah. How different will the 5 shows end up being? How much do you let the crowd dictate what you end up doing?
I always just kind of run with it, man. I'm like a quarterback in the pocket. I love kind of going around and doing stuff. If the audience is giving me stuff, I can do crowd work. I love doing crowd work at the same time, but I also love doing my material. Yeah. Because I have a good hour of material. The early shows, I'll usually kind of try to stick to the material. The late shows, I usually have fun, because I have a little bit more time to play with.
And add a couple more drinks in you.
Yeah, exactly. That's always fun.
Wow.
And then, Halloween shows, dude. Tonight, the Halloween shows are always fun. If you can get to any show, get to both tonight because you have to think the audience looks like a Let's Make a Deal game show. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's in costumes. And so crowd work goes on a whole other level because I get to pick on everybody, especially the couple costumes who are dressed up as an item.
Oh, yeah.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Those are a lot of fun.
New couples. Those are the new couples,
definitely.
right? Yeah.
Oh, she calls the shots right now?
Of course. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, she's in. Exactly. You said you're like a quarterback in the pocket. Don't take this the wrong way. You don't look like you have the build of a quarterback.
Yeah, no.
I hope that's okay.
That's fine.
When did you get the Polar Bear nickname? Where does that come from? It's got to have a story.
Oh, man, it's just a dumb nickname that stuck when I was little. I'm a big white dude who doesn't get cold, I'm literally the only guy in Portland wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt. Yeah. I kind of walked around and looked around I stick out like a sore thumb here.
Did you put on pants today, Rust?
Today.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he usually is shorts guy, so I had to double check, but he's always T-shirt guy. So
yeah.
And you grew up in Texas?
Texas.
And so you don't get a ton of cold down there, but every once in a while you get those cold snaps. Never bothered you?
No. I would always be out in shorts, dude. Everybody tripped out. I remember me and 2 of my homies were in his Impala. And we were smoking, and we had the.
Are you just gonna go into Boys in the Hood, or is that I'm just?
It was the
Sounded like you were
2002.
sounded like you were trying to remember the lyrics.
20-inch rims.
Yeah, it's a 6'4" Impala, 20-inch rims. You know.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, but he had like the dual climate control, and so he had his on heat, and I had mine on cool, and it was like 30-something degrees outside.
Yeah.
And my friend Jonathan was sitting behind us, and I remember he was just like, "Brrr."
Yeah.
He's like, "It's cold. You got the AC on. You're a polar bear. You're a freaking polar bear." And like he
just
moved
stuck.
over, and it just stuck.
Just
a
stuck.
dumb nickname.
All right, John Polar Bear Gonzalez will be at Helium tonight, tomorrow night, and on Sunday. So if you want to get tickets, just go to heliumcomedy.com. So you mentioned in the bio that I saw on your website, your inspiration, I think, will be relatable for anybody that is around our age. A guy named Chris Farley.
Oh, yep.
How did that come to be? Because if I read it correctly, it was his stand-up that got you, not just his comedy. Or how does you tell the story? I won't try to tell it. What am I doing?
It's all good. It was my dad and my Theo were watching SNL, and I remember I walked downstairs and it was the Chip and Dale skit with Patrick
How old?
Swayze. I was probably like 7 or 8 years old, maybe 9.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly, but
Sure,
I know I
yeah.
was like single digits. And I was already chubby. I was a chubby kid, you know? And I remember walking downstairs and like seeing that and seeing a big dude with his shirt off dancing and thinking to myself, like, we're not allowed to do that. Like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this? But I remember seeing my dad and my Theo lose it, like crying with tears in their eyes.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was like the first like switch of like, I want to do this. Like I can use what I have that I'm so insecure about to make other people laugh. And so I started doing it at school, started talking about my weight, making fun of my weight and making jokes and it just made people laugh. And I was like, I love this. And I wanted to get more and more into it. So that was the first spark.
And how old were you when you started doing stand-up then?
Oh man, that came that
'Cause
came
getting that-
later.
Being funny in class and getting the courage to go up on stage. I've done a fair amount of stand up, and that first step out there, I remember I was watching the guys in front of me, and I was like, I haven't considered what I'm doing with the microphone yet, and so I didn't know what to do, and my hands went numb. And I was like, what is going on? And then I went out.
Bobby.
And then I went out there and like, well, no, but I went out there, I grabbed the mic, pulled it off the stand, put the stand behind me. I go, oh, I guess I'm that guy. And I was fine. But like that little moment of panic, that was my first time on stage. So what was it like for you? Because I love those stories.
So this comes back kind of full circle to the Impala and rap stuff.
Almost like we planned it.
Right, almost. I rapped for like 10 years.
Okay.
Did rap music. And I realized that that's not for me, and because who am I? Like I'm like a gangster guy, you know. So I was like, I've always wanted to do comedy, and my brother was like, you should do stand up, do comedy, do something. And so I remember a promoter that would get me shows to do rap music was doing a comedy show, and I hit her up and I was like, hey, can I get on the show? And she was like, oh no, this isn't rap. And I was like, no, I want to try out comedy. And she's like, well, come on. And so I did it, and it was the first time I did it was technically 2010 of October, so it's been 15 years. But I don't count that as my first time because I did it, and there was no alcohol. So I went up sober.
Oh, I thought you meant there was no alcohol for the crowd.
No alcohol for
anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were sober performing to a sober crowd.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not stand up.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
not. Ian's sitting in here from Helium, but he's like, that's not a thing. There is a 2 beverage minimum for a reason in comedy clubs. Let's everybody relax. Let the new guy go up before anybody has a buzz.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a standard protocol for a reason. It's been tried and tested over the years. So okay, so we won't count that one.
Yeah.
But so you bombed.
Yeah, I got the pity laughs because they were like, "This is his first time doing stand up. Give it up." And I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Ha ha."
Oh, he's trying. He's so cute.
Yeah. One of those shows was like, "Hey, it takes a lot of guts to get up there." You know, like, oh man, that's not what you
A
want
lot
to hear.
of pats on the back
as they metaphorically reach over and tussle your hair.
Oh no, yeah. Been there, done that, my friend. John Polar Bear Gonzalez will be at Helium tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Tickets available at heliumcomedy.com. All right. Cowboys. Whoa, you're pointing at me.
Yeah, let me add one more thing. I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot to
fire
say
away.
this. So the Chris Farley thing, the whole Chip and Dale's thing.
Sorry, we've already done that. We can't. No room. No,
at the end of my show, I pay a homage to Chris Farley and I strip.
Yes. All
so-
right.
so
if
if
you
you're
love
coming-
comedy and fat guy nudity,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
go. All
Yeah.
right.
Why
My
do you think
girlfriend's
people
listening to
turn
this. She's
into-
going to be so mad at you for saying that.
Why do you think people tune into this show every day?
Yeah, nice, dude.
Yeah, if you want to stick around for the last segment, we just stripped down too, so
All
yeah, you
right.
can hang out for that.
Yeah, I might get some moves.
All right, so we'll hit the sports angle. The Cowboys have not won anything since the mid '90s. I'm doing the math in my head. That's around the time that you probably were born.
I was born in 85. So
85.
yeah.
So you were 10 years old when
last time.
the last time the Cowboys did anything near a Super Bowl.
Yep.
How has it been just watching this team just not be able to get out of their own way?
It feels like I'm in an abusive relationship because they promise they're going to change and they never do. And it's just the same thing over and over and over. And I'm like, no, they love me. They love me. I'm going to stick around. I know they love me. They're going to change. They said they would. So,
Yeah.
and it never happens.
Never.
It's
Do you have any hope that, Jerry's around? That they're going to do anything?
and glory holes.
nice. No. And Jerry's around now. I don't think so. I think he's a cancer for the team.
So we have one of our producers, the guy that produces our morning show, claimed Cowboys forever. A couple years ago, he decided that he was done. He gave up.
Abandoned ship.
He did. They did a whole redrafting and trying to figure out a team, and they went through all of the different characteristics of the different franchises, and he settled on being a Chargers fan. Yeah. So even with knowing that the team you fell in love with is abusive towards you, doesn't treat you the way that you deserve.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks for saying that.
You're welcome. It's important for people to hear.
I need to hear it.
Would you ever consider leaving your Cowboys?
I've thought about it.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have. I've thought about it, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I could. I'm
Yeah.
just kind of like that one chick that's kind of like checked out of the relationship but still there because
Yeah.
she doesn't want to be can we say ho?
I think you just
We're
did.
okay there, yeah.
I think you
We're
just
okay.
did.
If not, dump it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. So you're there, but you're not. So you'll watch other games. You'll go to other games.
Yes.
They don't need to know about it, so you're good there.
Right.
So you've got Texas, University of Texas, to
Yeah.
kind of help with some of that.
Mm-hmm.
But they keep knocking on the door and kind of
Dude.
letting you down. Which is better, getting close and not making it, or just getting into the playoffs and giving up?
I think getting close and not making it, because
Yeah.
at least I don't know, man. You get with the Cowboys thing where they make it to the playoffs and they just check out,
Yeah.
and that's just it's so heartbreaking, dude.
Yep.
And I remember Tony Romo, dude. I was moving in. It's my first ever apartment by myself, and I was moving in to the Seattle game.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. And I had my TV set up, and I was unpacking, and I was like, "This is great. We're gonna go to the playoffs. We're finally doing something."
The only starting quarterback that's holding for extra points in the entire league.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
And then I see the fumble snap, and I'm like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
And I just, oh, dude, I almost knocked down my TV off the wall that
Can
day.
I just say that moment does not get talked out about enough for
Dude.
being just the most embarrassing way to lose a game.
so embarrassing?
It was something that I don't think Tony Romo ever got away from in his career because he never had the big moment to counter that. But I think people forget about it. Like Russell Wilson, the end of Russell Wilson started with the interception on the goal line in the Super Bowl, and everybody goes
Marshawn
back to
Lynch.
that. Yeah, oh, totally. Just sitting there not. Why would we hand that guy the ball? I mean, his nickname's Beast Mode. He can't get a yard.
No,
Let's
no
just
way.
able that.
Let him
So-
eat Skittles.
As a Seahawks fan, I think we go back to that. Do Cowboys fans go back to that moment and just go, yeah, we should have known that? Okay.
They go back to that, but it's also kind of overshadowed by Des Bryant. It was a catch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I've got a
so-
whole theory on that playoff run. I
Yeah.
mean, the Cowboys should have beaten the Packers. The Packers should have beaten the Seahawks in that game, but there was some bad juju in that. Remember the pass interference? The Cowboys should have never made it to the catch.
Yep.
So there was mysterious things happening,
Yep.
and that's why the Seahawks lost the Super Bowl. They should have won it, but no way a guy gets it. Only interception on the goal line on a slant play in the entire season. It was run like 137 times. times.
Right.
Never resulted in a turnover. Worst case scenario, you get the ball, stop clock, hand it to Marshawn Lynch.
Yes.
Nope. There was bad juju from the bad pass interference call against the
believe it.
Lions for your Cowboys.
Yep, I believe it because
All
my good friend of mine was a Lions fan,
Oh.
and he
There you go.
called me right after.
All right. Well,
yep.
we've solved the world's problems, which is the most important thing that we can do. Go check out John Polar Bear Gonzalez. If you like comedy, if you enjoy fat guy nudity, it will be a show to be remembered. 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow night, show on Sunday. Do you want to stick around for one more?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, we'll do that. One
Do it.
more for the road. We do it next. It is Happy Hour on 105.1 and the Fan Sports Network.
Relax, hot shot.
Welcome back to the Fan Happy Hour. We're about to wrap things up.
Maybe you guys like what I have so far?
Wicked woman, cool creams and misters. You got a cross spell on me.
Let's grab one more for the road.
Come on, everybody. Everything's smooth.
Here's Luke Anderson.
All right, Mr. Rust, anything that we need to address on the text toy or the YouTube chats before we move forward?
Brandon on the YouTube chat saying all the players should play in Halloween costumes tonight.
for the World Series or just for all
Just
games that are
athletes in
being
general,
played?
I think, yeah, Blazers, World Series. And then Joel chimed in. He said, my 2-year-old grandson went to his soccer practice in his Chewbacca costume. If he can play in his costume, then pro athletes should be able to do it, too.
There you go. My sister-in-law is the assistant coach for my kids' basketball team. Last night, she showed up dressed as a banana, and the 8-year-olds were very, very excited about that. So, yeah, it's never a bad idea. I think coaches on the sideline would be actually as entertaining or more entertaining. Like, picture Bill Belichick just sitting there just dressed like a hot dog. I could get with that.
He is a giant wiener.
That's why you're here. John Polarbear Gonzalez sticking around with us for one more for the road. If you missed his interview, podcast available at thefan.com. So 1051thefan.com, odyssey.com, the Odyssey app, or as he strips down, he will throw out copies of the podcast to the audience at Helium this weekend. We thank you for doing that. But right now we need to get to... All right, John, Jeff, I don't know if you guys have seen the new legal drama that's coming out, All's Fair.
No.
One of the stars of the show is one Kim Kardashian. It will have Naomi Watts, Niecy Nash, Sarah Paulson. They will all be part of some legal drama. Well, Kim Kardashian wanted to thank all of her co-stars. So she has given them all... What's that?
Nothing. Ray J?
Ray J.
Very good. See, come on. Have confidence. That was a great joke.
Yeah, man, come on.
That was a great joke.
You want to open the night? Come on, I'll give you a hot
there
five.
You go, bud.
Hot five.
There you go, bud. Just saying, we need you to be more confident, and you'll get it. So she is giving all of her co-stars a free voucher for a salmon sperm facial, a beauty treatment that her and her sister Chloe have previously tried.
Come on.
If I wanted to thank you guys for
tried
being
more
on
than
this
salmon.
show. Hey-o. Well, Khloe Kardashian mentioned that she does do the salmon sperm facial, but she does not do the whale sperm facials. But yeah,
Those sperms
apparently
are too big.
That's right. They don't go through the needle. But apparently you inject that into your face. If I gave that to you guys as a thank you gift for being on this show, would you accept it?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I think I'll take the 0, teacher.
Oh my goodness!
Did you see the you know how she has her underwear line too, right? Like the Skims.
Actually, you know what? It's almost invisible. You almost never see an underwear line on her. Am I right, guys? No.
I don't know what's going on. Is this a sports podcast?
Yeah, right?
Talk about Skims and Kardashians. What just happened?
Hey, listen.
I should have left.
There's some new line of like G-strings where the front of it looks like we'll just say you haven't groomed for a while.
Wait, what?
Yes. So it's like fake fur on the crotchal part of the G-string.
What? Oh, all right.
Yeah,
well,
I'm good. All right.
What's the weirdest gift that you've ever been given?
Oh, dude, put me on the spot.
Well, duh, that's the whole idea. That's why I kept you around. Listen, I say something stupid, I make you uncomfortable, and then put you on the spot. Like, what's not fun about that? Come on.
I don't know what, dude.
Rust, can anything jump to mind for you, bud?
Worst present I ever got? My dear departed grandmother, rest in peace, when I was a kid, a box full of like the little jelly packets like you'd find at Denny's.
Nice. That I love.
That's great. Yeah, dude, do a hot five. You came with that like out of nowhere, bro. Yeah. Come on, dude. Come on down. I'll give it to you.
Well, then my aunt, her daughter, there was a stick of butter one time, but she had other things going on. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what this means. My grandmother had 30 some odd grandkids, and she got everybody a gift. And for me and my 3 brothers, we were the only ones that got this particular gift, and I still cannot figure out why she decided we were the ones that needed it. But she went to Mexico and got us all a bottle of tequila that had the worm in it. And I don't think I've ever had worse tequila, but that was... The worm was gone the next day. I don't know what happened, but for some reason she's like, I know what these guys need, and that was for us. Did anything pop into your head, John?
Dude, my Uncle Ricky gave me a old Brute cologne set, and this was like in 2015. And he was one of the uncles that always asked, like, when are you going to get a girlfriend? When are you going to get a girlfriend?
There you go.
I'm never going to get... You gave me a freaking thing of Brute cologne, bro.
I still have a bottle. I still have a bottle of cologne. Sean John. Unforgivable. I still have it, and I will hold on to that and laugh as long as I can. John, thank you for joining us. Jeff, thank you for producing. Everyone, thank you for listening. And as always, thank you, Isaac Ropp. We're all done for now. Bye-bye.